This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by
Pepper, red hot chili, bell, jalapeno, sriracha, and helicopter.
It's Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Chris, how's your morning been?
It's actually October 3rd.
Chris, I don't know where I am right now. Can you help me? Where are we and what day is it?
There we go. I have remade the spreadsheet.
But you've remade it in your own image, and I don't like it.
I just hit copy paste.
Oh no, it's 4522. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. Chris.
What happened? Why was there numbers?
I reformatted in text, and apparently that field of data, when it's converted from date data to text data, becomes a number. So each date is assigned a numerical value within the formula or within like the programming language, I believe, which is how they're able to treat that dynamically. Well, welcome to another great day, everybody. Weren't you hoping to hear about spreadsheets? What better way to start your commute this morning than some Excel spreadsheet talk? How about that VLOOKUP, am I right? Chris, how's your morning going?
I breast spreadsheets.
Yeah, do you eat eggs usually in the morning?
I historically have eaten 2 eggs.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to tell you the blandest recipe on earth.
And now, breakfast talk with Chris Taylor.
This is one surefire way to get tired of eggs. You ready for this?
Okay.
I'm a minimalist. I want to have the least amount of effort possible when making food.
Okay.
I take 2 eggs, put them in a microwave-safe bowl.
Got it.
I whisk them with a fork, add a little water, and then I cook them for 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Wow. Precisely 1 minute and 12 seconds.
I've done it many times. This is the perfect time for my fridge and my eggs. And it cooks perfectly. It tastes like nothing. It tastes like eggs. It's terrible.
It's the
simultaneously
grape nuts of eggs.
I will toast some piece of toast and put nothing on it. And then I dump all of the egg, this one big disc of egg from the bowl, onto the toast. I'll salt and pepper it, and then I'll eat the egg and toast.
Well, we should put your generic breakfast recipe in our show notes in case anyone wants to cook that. Or serve it to their prisoners in their own personal jail.
Yeah. This is how much I love food.
Utilitarian Chris over here. It's basically an MRE. Thank you, Chris. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our next segment. What do you think?
Aaron.
Yeah, Chris.
Did you know that today... Or actually, this is yesterday. It was International Farm Animal Day.
Get out of town.
I will not. So I have a game.
Okay.
Today, there's another special holiday. But I made up 2 different silly holidays that are not real.
Okay.
And your job is to listen to all 3 of these special holidays and guess which one's real. Are you ready?
Yes! For those of you who couldn't see me, I just really excitedly threw up 2 thumbs up and acted as excited as I could possibly be because our script says that I say, meh.
Great. Here we go. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Now, here's 3. One of these is quote unquote real. So here we go. Today is National Name Your Car Day. Imagine you walk outside to your car, you give a good look at it, and then blurt out a name. Nailed it.
Sweet.
That's what I'm imagining.
Betsy.
So, or today is National Adopt an Octopet Day, where you adopt an 8-legged creature like a spider or an octopus as a pet.
I don't want either of those.
Or the last one is this. Today is International Pajama Day, where you wear pajamas all day. And which one do you think is real?
Well, I'm going to go with the pajama one. Actually, I say pajama. You say pajama. Pajama.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Unscripted.
So, the quote-unquote real international holiday is Name Your Car Day.
What?
What?
Are you kidding me?
That is it.
It was National Name Your Car Day.
Yes.
We have run out of ideas, folks.
We are making more and more new ideas.
Oh no, Name Your Car Day.
So,
there's got to be something
on
better.
a related note, the actual way to become a national holiday is for the president to issue a proclamation, or for the government, an act of Congress that requires legislation to make it a legit day.
Okay.
In other countries, it's just the head of government. So a bunch of quote-unquote national, international holidays are just commonly celebrated days that people have gotten together and said, we're going to say this is a day.
Interesting. So National Queso Day, or
Yes.
National Margarita Day, or
Name Your Car Day.
Yeah, National Name Your Car Day. Well, speaking of holidays, Chris, on this day in 1863, American President Abraham Lincoln, with the hat and the beard, he proclaimed the last Thursday of November as Thanksgiving Day. The holiday has been celebrated annually since that year. It's a great day for food, for family, and football.
I have a hot take on this holiday.
Uh-oh. Is it Hot Pockets?
It's how we make holidays. My hot take is I think we should do this last day of the week thing on more holidays.
It is
or
pretty
first
sweet.
day of the week. Or say it's the last Thursday of the month, first Monday of the month. This type of utilitarian, I like this method.
Do you think this was Abraham Lincoln's idea? Do you think Honest Abe was like, listen, I know how the calendar works. Let's just pick last Thursday of every month.
That sounds, yeah.
Or do you think the legislature was like,
came up with the idea?
This will never work, Mr. President. The dates move, and Thanksgiving could be on the 4th of July somehow. That doesn't make sense. But you know what I mean. Overcomplicating things. Anyways, let's enough holiday talk. Chris, let me ask you a question. Are you hungry?
After that Thanksgiving discussion, I am quite hungry.
I bet you are. Well, do you have a hankering for a question? How about the question of the day? If you could take a picture of any moment in your life, what would you take a picture of?
Oh, a picture of any moment in my life?
Yeah.
Oof. All right.
I know it's really hard.
One picture.
I immediately was thinking of like when my kids were born, but like I have 2 kids. I can't pick one picture. They're 3 years apart.
I was thinking a family photo is pretty simple and like encapsulating. That's why we have family photos around.
It helps you remember, you know?
What if it was a non-family oriented photo? What other event would you like to have captured?
Or what if it was a Harry Potter picture where it moves a little bit?
So there was one time, here we go. This is what I would do. I would take a photo when I was in, I think 9th or 10th grade. I skateboarded and I actually ollied over a full-size cone.
Whoa.
A full-size traffic cone.
That's actually really impressive.
Like thigh high.
And landed it?
Landed it.
Whoa.
Spent weeks.
Folks, that's hard.
It was very difficult.
It took me like 6 months to learn how to ollie, period.
Oh, it took me years.
Oh my gosh.
So if I had a photo of me doing that, particularly one of those moving Harry Potter photos, that'd be really fun.
Gosh, that would be sweet. I think I'd probably just have a video of me skiing with my family. Not just me, but like with me and Denise and Parker and Rivers and my dad. Sorry, Mom, you weren't there. She was at the base. She doesn't like to ski. So she supports us, but doesn't want to go up. So I'd probably have something like that.
I'll remake the photo for you. It's a photo of all of you guys getting on the lift, and she's standing at the door of the place, like waving at you as you all leave.
Okay,
so
I like
you're
that.
all in the photo.
Thanks, Chris. You did a good job just now. All right, well, that was interesting. Pictures are always good discussion fodder, wouldn't you say there, Chris? Do you know what fodder means, by the way?
Fodder. Yeah, I do, in fact, know what today's word of the day, fodder, means.
Wait, we have a word of the day?
Today's word of the day.
What word?
That word is fodder, not father.
Fodder.
And it means
feed for livestock, especially coarsely chopped hay or straw.
It is a raw material for artistic creation sometimes.
It's also a consumable, often inferior item or resource that is in demand and usually abundant supply. So, like packing peanuts. That's a good example of fodder.
Whenever I think of the word fodder, I think of like the revolution.
Like cannon fodder?
And cannon fodder, yeah, where people, to make a big cannonball explode out, they had to make pressure and they pushed a bunch of hay and debris down, like cloth and stuff down inside the cannon to make it have the, I guess, the pressure build up.
They just empty their junk drawer into the cannon.
I guess so. Yeah, so it's always called cannon fodder. That's what I think of.
Awesome. Well, speaking of cannonballs, let's do a cannonball into the spiritual world of the Bible and go into Proverbs. How do you feel about that?
Let's do it.
Splashing into goodness since forever. All right, it's Proverbs time. Proverbs 24, 1 through 2. Chris is going to read the NLT version. I'm going to read the Amplified version. Here we go.
Don't envy evil people or desire their company, for their hearts plot violence, and their words stir up trouble.
Don't envy evil people or desire their company, for their hearts plot violence, and their words always stir up trouble.
Wait,
wow.
Those seem
Is that
word for word the same?
No, I copied and pasted the wrong version.
Oh, no!
Hold, please. Don't worry, folks. We're professionals.
Here, I have it right here.
I got it too.
Okay.
Do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their minds plot violence and their lips talk of trouble for the innocent.
Ooh.
Yep. Well, Chris, do you hear that sound?
Oh, I do. I do hear that.
That means the show's at its end. Thanks for listening, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Our mission here is on another great day is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
And if you're enjoying the show, please share this with your friends. Rate us and review us on Apple or Spotify or wherever you find your podcast. And most of all, keep coming back.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you make it
another
great
day. See you tomorrow. All right, so for those of you who are wondering or may have noticed we skipped some Proverbs, we did because we thought that these were a little adult themed and we wanted to give you an opportunity to either pause the show or let it play out and choose to turn it off and come back later. Nothing inappropriate, but we do want to be faithful to reading through Proverbs. And so we just put it at the end of the show. So here we go. A prostitute is a dangerous trap. A promiscuous woman is as dangerous as falling into a narrow well. She hides and waits like a robber, eager to make more men unfaithful. Who has anguish? Who has sorrow? Who is always fighting? Who's always complaining? Who has unnecessary bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? It is the one who spends long hours in the taverns trying out new drinks. Don't gaze at the wine, seeing how red it is, how it sparkles in the cup, how smoothly it goes down. For in the end, it bites like a poisonous snake. It stings like a viper. You will see hallucinations and you will say crazy things. You'll stagger around like a sailor tossed at sea, clinging to a swaying mast. And you will say, they hit me, but I don't feel it. I don't even know when they beat me up. When will I wake up so I can look for another drink? And that was Proverbs chapter 23, 26 through 35. We'll see you tomorrow.
The end.